go. Why did I... Hold on, guys. I could have sworn that I could put stuff in the chat. Like, I'm so confused right now. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, sorry guys. I'm like, I could have sworn that I could like post it in the chat. I don't know what's up with that. Very weird. But I put a poll in the chat then instead. Okay, because I wanted to be able to tell you guys what sign I was on and stuff in the chat. I don't know what's up with that. Anyways, I just came to give some Gemini season messages, some more messages, because we're in the Gemini new moon still. The moon is still in Gemini. So it's a lot of downloads coming through and just mental clarity. We are also going into the Mercury Cazimi this week, so more clarity come. We do that on Thursday. It's actually like a very small window, which I think is like at midnight, right? So if you watch the Cosmic Pulse, which if you haven't, go check that out, which is just my weekly overview of the week, and you can come back and reference that, throughout the week. Just come back and use that as like your little survival guide. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Something was at my side camera, and it's always a bird. It's always a bird that that sets off my ring alarm. Okay, we're gonna start with Gemini. We're in Gemini season, so I'm gonna start with Gemini. I'm gonna go by modalities today, so I'm gonna start with Gemini. I'm gonna go to Libra and Aquarius. I heard air, earth, water, fire. So that's the order we're gonna go with today, guys. Also, I'm not using a mic, so the audio might be a little, I don't know, a little off, or just sound kind of weird. So I don't have a mic plugged up. All right, I'm gonna read y'all the transits that are happening today, because again, I was gonna put that in the chat, but that didn't work out. So I'm going to tell you guys the transits for today, and yeah, we're going to go from there. So we do have Mercury sextiling Pluto. Overall, it's a good feeling day, honestly. Mercury trining Pluto. We have the moon in Gemini sextiling Mars and Venus, who are beginning to separate from their trine. Yeah, I think that's it. I felt like there was something else I was going to add on to that. If I can't remember, it's not meant for me to say right now. All right, but I'm going to start with Gemini, guys, and we'll go from there. I've got a little notepad just so it's easier for me to write the timestamps. But how are you guys doing? You know, feel free to drop down below, share your experiences. Like, what have you been experiencing in this energy? I hope the chat's on. I thought that I had the chat on. But yeah, do share how things have been shifting for you guys. You know, has it been weird? Do you feel shifts at all? Like, what has been happening for you guys out there? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with Gemini. Also, make sure you go follow my TikTok. It's been crazy over there. I can't even explain what's happening, like the growth. So I'm appreciative. All right, let's tap in with Gemini. Let's just see what messages come out, okay? Gemini. Happy solar return, guys. So you guys have the Four of Cups in reverse. I'm on Gemini. If you're just coming in, drop a like. I don't bite. Thank you. All right, but yeah, the Four of Cups in reverse, Ten of Wands. Something is just too much, and there could be some emotional escapism going on with the Four of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck, like not wanting to face something, because the Ten of Wands is like last straw. It's like the straw that breaks the camel's back because it's so much, it's so heavy. A lot of times it's a person like hunched over carrying all these wands up the hill. And then you have the Fool there. So I don't know, there could be something that is mounting, a pressure that's mounting, or just something that you maybe want to turn a blind eye to. Be mindful that tomorrow is a day that I really stress in the cosmic post could be a very moody day. And what is going on under the surface there is that we want comfort, but Saturn is demanding growth. So pay attention to that theme because it's coming up for a lot of us. What's the challenge here for Gemini? You have the Queen of Wands. So if this is not a direct another person, which I kind of take court cards as that. I mean, that's what the tarot is, okay? But the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles here, if it's not another person, that could represent your confidence, your self-worth. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? How these energies been treating you? Okay, and the Devil here. There could be a little impatience, okay? Clarify the Four of Cups in reverse for Gemini. A little difficult. Somebody just said a little difficult. Trust me, I totally get that. It's a lot that's been shifting. A lot has been shifting. Okay, Seven of Cups, Gemini. I think you're trying to see something clearer, Gemini. And, okay, look at what just came out. The Two of Cups. Thanks for the likes, guys. I'm hearing the word misjudgment. And with the Seven of Cups out there, that's like confirmation on that. Okay, and the Eight of Wands. I feel like there's a little bit of confusion here. Confirmation. There's the Lovers. That's Gemini. If you don't know, that's Gemini. Okay, I feel like there's a little bit of confusion here. Okay, Seven of Cups, definitely about some type of partnership. It doesn't have to just be romantic. We can open that up and be more broad, but some type of partnership. There is some type of confusion here, and it's like, oh, it's not confusion. Okay, Spirit said don't even, it's not confusion. It's not wanting to see something about a situation. This is clearly what this is, especially with the Seven of Cups. Oh my God, I forgot to, I hope this live does not like cut us off. Because I literally just forgot how my Wi-Fi is sometimes, so I usually like to jump off before live. I'm sorry. But please tell me y'all if it cuts out. Because last time I was talking for like an hour and the live was like done. Okay, this is not seeing something for what it is, and it could actually be avoidance or escapism, and it could be something that you don't even know that you're doing with the Four of Cups in reverse or the Seven of Cups out here. It's like a blind spot, you know, of avoidance, maybe because something is difficult or, you know, maybe too hard to face about someone. It could even be that someone that you're dealing with has checked out emotionally and it's hard to really accept that. Clarify the Queen of Wands. The Emperor here. The Star. Oh, whole deck just slid out. The Star. Clarify that challenge. And the sun, that's 3 major arcana. So your challenge is very important. 3 major arcana just came out for your challenge. Okay, King of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles here. This really feels like you're going to have to challenge yourself, maybe with even more independence, Gemini, more autonomy, more sovereignty, because it feels like, yeah, the challenge is possibly like taking control of something. Seeing the truth in something and taking control of something. Hold on one second, y'all. So yeah, I feel like, you know, taking control of something. Page of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords here. And this is like, say you're dealing with someone. Hey Keita, how are you doing? Somebody said in the poll, they said, I don't know what the hell is going on right now. Totally feel that too. It could be that if you're dealing with somebody, Gemini, that somebody's offering you something, or they keep offering you something, Page of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords, but it's not the truth. And something about you innately, intuitively picks up on that. You feel that, you know, but you know how it is when there is somebody that you want to see the good in, you see the potential, you love them, you have memories, there's nostalgia there, there's history. Sometimes we can kind of tweak things, sometimes we can kind of rationalize things that we would not otherwise do. And that's what this feels like. And that's what the challenge feels like. Being clear, being the one in control over your decisions and your life. So this is kind of like breaking out of codependency. Okay. Keita, it's been crazy. Oh, sending you love, sending you love. What's the guidance here for Geminis in this situation? I'm doing Libra and then Aquarius next, y'all. I'm doing modalities today. So air, earth, water, fire. The Ace of Cups here, Gemini. You got Judgment and the Chariot. Okay. I'm hearing that song. Oh my God. Who is that? Is that the Spinners? Y'all, my music taste is just... it just spans like centuries. But I'm hearing that song. Float on, float on. Okay, so this could be about moving along, moving on in love and peace. Yep, look at that. The Wheel of Fortune for confirmation. And you know what? These older songs that I'm channeling could speak to the nostalgia or like the history that you have with someone. The Knight of Pentacles here. I'm hearing let the good times roll. Like, why am I getting all these references of like nostalgia, the past? Clarify the guidance here. Oh, 4 Wands in reverse. I'm hearing it was good while it lasted. Okay, that's why they're saying that. All right, Page of Cups. For some of you, if this is dealing with another person, there could have been a child that was birthed out of some type of connection. This feels like something has run its course. Your intuition, your higher self feels that, and the challenge is really like leaning into that and believing that, not trying to make it something else, not trying to like rationalize it or turn a blind eye to it and pretend that you don't feel what you're not feeling, or you don't feel what you're feeling, Gemini. Okay, this does, as far as your guidance, the Ace of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Pentacles, it might take time. Okay, it might take time to get over something, but just because something takes time, because there's this message coming in of like, again, I'm feeling impatience. Okay, you might go back to something, right? You don't see something moving, you don't feel like you're getting over something, you might go back to something. Give yourself time. Let this be an organic process, which also means what they're saying here as I close your message out, because the challenge with the Emperor coming out in the challenge, there could be an issue of control issues, right? And that's why they want you to have more autonomy in your life, more Emperor energy in your life. That's okay to have, you know, want to have control, but not over another person, you know, not over someone else's free will or like what they decide, right? So make sure that if you're feeling that control issue thing, flip it. You know what I'm saying? Flip it. And Do something that promotes independence, autonomy, and sovereignty in your life. Like, use that energy to empower yourself, right? So what that does not mean is like, don't blow up somebody's phone. Don't da, da, da. Right? Those are all forms of like trying to control, even if it doesn't seem like that, you know. Been there. But okay. Those are the messages that I have for you right now, Gemini. I appreciate you. I pray that they find you helpful and healing, not me throwing shit around. All right, let me, I forgot to write Gemini's timestamp, but let me at least get Libras and then Aquarius, guys. Okay, so, have y'all been in these lines of storms? Like, what is going on? I just got a notification about another, severe stretch of storms. Like, what is going on? Okay, Aquarius in the building. Aquarius up next. Like, what kind of world are we living in, guys? These storms have been diabolical. Like, oh my God. Okay. And my son, he's like a weatherhead. He just came and like told me about the weather warning too. Okay. Libra. Let's go. Libra and then Aquarius. It's been crazy, but yes, like what? But you know what? I really feel like that is another indicator, like that the collectively we're shifting, collectively the world is shifting into like a different thing. That's what I was saying about Neptune and Aries. Like so many experiences that we just have not had before, you know? Exactly, worldwide, Kita. So many experiences that we have just never had, you know? And like that's exhilarating, but it can also be kind of frightening at the same time. Okay, Libra, let's go. I'm sorry, I talked through your timestamp. Let me get another one. All right, Libra, here we go. What messages do you have for Libra? It's Gemini season. Ooh, the devil in reverse. Okay, the world revisiting some old bad habits, whether they're yours, someone else's. I picked up a coffee from Racetrack today. Okay, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Definitely something that is spinning the block, right? Or something that you're revisiting. Clarify the devil. Ooh, the High Priestess. Oh, shit. This just got so deep. I'm not surprised with the High Priestess. The High Priestess, okay. Woo, that's 3 major arcanas already. I haven't showed you the lovers on the bottom yet. What I heard coming through as a channel, have you learned what's good for you yet? Because that's what you're spinning through. That's what's coming back around. A lesson, excuse me, about knowing what is best for you, what is good for you, and what is detrimental to you. Can't make it up. Cut the deck and the Tower is there. That's your 4th major arcana that's just popped out in your reading. Okay, what's going on? You have my attention, Spirit. The 2 of Swords. Have you figured out what's best? Damn. Oh my God, and the Hangman. What is going on? And you know what? There could be some type of Saturnian element here, right? Because I'm saying that like something wrapping a lesson, which could be why you are revisiting a theme, because you have both of these Piscean energies, both of the Pisces major arcanas out here, the High Priestess and the Hangman here. There's the Tower on the bottom of the deck again. It's like, remember, Saturn was in Pisces for a while. So this could have been something that, oh, I heard that you were meant to put a container on, a top on. You were meant to contain something, okay? And with the devil in reverse, oh, wow, Kita said, I was married to a Libra for 7 years. This is definitely spot on. Wow, thank you. There could be something that you are meant to put a lid on or get a hold of, right? And that's Saturn. That's what Saturn does. It creates containers. It creates limits, bounds, restrictions, for your good, right? Okay. The Tower here. Yeah. And again, the Wheel of Fortune. Like, it's just something, you know what it is. The Lovers was out here. Could be a person, you know. Could be a vice with the devil in reverse. Whatever it is, it's a recurring thing. because of toxicity, but it woke him up. I know that's right. Six of Cups. Oh my God. Do you see this? The Six of Cups is the past, right? And this is coming out in your challenge position. So the challenge is something, again, coming up from the past. The Magician, the Ace of Cups. It could be an old connection. Clarify. The Empress in reverse. Whatever it is, it completely takes you out of you. The Empress is you. The Empress is Libra and Taurus. So it completely takes you out of you, but it might give you attention. It might make you feel good in the moment. Okay, with the Six of Wands there. I do wish him well now. That's what's up, Kita. But then the Five of Swords. So that's what I'm saying. Six of Wands. I didn't even have any indicator to say to add in the moment to that. But then the Five of Swords, that's that. So it's something that you indulge in or you involve yourself in that gives you attention or validation or satisfaction instantaneously, but then it fleets or it leaves, or a cycle then starts to play out again. Okay. Oh, Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody else just entered the chat. No, not this. Not this chat, but somebody else just entered the spiritual reading chat. Queen of Cups in reverse, Two of Wands. This is either a manipulative energy or someone who is constantly flip-flopping, or they don't know how they feel. They don't know how they feel. And for whatever reason, you tie that so much into your worth that it affects you. Yep, there it is again. Two of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Could also be about, like, how can I explain that? It could be about your plans constantly getting curtailed or sidetracked because of another person's instability, especially emotionally. I heard it again. Have you learned what's good for you yet? Ten of Cups. Yeah, and it's like hard to stay emotionally balanced in something like that, or dealing with someone like that who flip-flops and fluctuates in that way. Yeah, the Fool and the Knight of Wands. I feel like this is someone that, again, they are not certain, they are not sure, and it's pulling on your energy. Okay, let's get your guidance. How would you like Libra to move through this? The Lovers. Okay, that was out before. Let's see what else. The Strength card in reverse. Kita, we haven't spoken months. Wow. Strength card in reverse. You have had so many major arcanas out here, Libra. Oh. What else? Oh my God, the Two of Cups. Ah, the Two of Cups and the Creator card saying no. I think, if anything, Libra, you got to get your strength up. Yeah, Queen of Wands in reverse. You cannot fill this person's cup, dude. The Moon on the bottom. You cannot fill their cup right now. I think you need to focus on filling yours, whatever that is, nurturing yourself. Do your routines, commit to showing up for yourself, find out where Saturn is in your chart, and then show up for yourself every day in there. You need to put your energy into that, because this is like draining. I can just literally feel it's very draining. It's very draining, Libra. So yeah, there might be a test for you. It feels like a mess. Yes, Kita, it does. It feels like a mess. It feels like a very toxic emotional entanglement, if that's how I can put it, okay? Entanglement, okay? No Jada Pinkett, but it feels like an emotional entanglement, and you just, oh, I have been in that. God, oh, God, where it's just so, emotions are just so deep and intertwined, and you know, you don't know where you end and the person begins, and it, really pour into yourself. Okay, really commit to your routines, Libra. I feel like clarity will come through that. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and get to Aquarius. Aquarius. Yes, we're sending love to the Libras. Oh, child, more emergency messages coming through. Like, why? And then the way that they send it, like, why do y'all have to be so All caps. Messages. Like, God. Okay. Love and light, Libra. Okay, Aquarius, let's go. Oh, let's go. What's activated for you guys today? All right, Mercury is trining Pluto. Pluto is in Aquarius, so powerful insights, a lot of mental fortitude, mental flexibility. Okay, me too, Keita. I just got a weather warning too for severe thunderstorms. Crazy. It's been like every day. Okay, let's see. Aquarius. Let's go. Strength card. That's your opposite, Leo. Okay. Give me more. Oh, that flipped over. The moon in reverse. Instead of float on, like I was hearing earlier, I'm hearing hold on. Okay, 10 of cups. Yep, I'm hearing maintaining peace. Okay, yep, 10 of wands on the bottom of the deck. So something could be hard, you know, and it could be hard to try and keep your emotions in balance. Excuse me, the moon in reverse and the strength card. You know, to really like this is this is really something is really testing your emotional maturity, you know what I'm saying, like your ability to just stay level, because we know, if you know, of course you flow with your emotions, but we know our emotions help us create and manifest. So I really feel that just that willpower, that really trying to stay emotionally balanced, being very intentional with it. Clarify. As I say that, the Knight of Wands, shout out. Knight of Wands can be like fiery energy, impulsive, spitfire, right? But the Temperance card, you're healed now. You don't cuss everybody out no more, okay? That's what that feels like. Although there could be tests or things like that. Yep, Ten of Swords. Maybe triggers that you're having to exercise what Saturn taught you, you know, about maturity, about your emotions. Okay, what's the challenge here? Ooh, your cards are flying out. The Ace of Cups. I heard I don't like being lied to. And, you know, so that could be some of the triggering that you're moving through. Dealing with people that you know are lying, or you're finding out are lying, or they're not being truthful, or they're not who they say they are. What's this? Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Period. Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So it could even be, Aquarius, that you're seeing through people or even things that you once had an attachment to or you loved deeply, with the Ace of Cups here. But the Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords, is like through some type of triggering, even if it's like old wounds coming up. I don't know. People could be exposed, or you're seeing something for what it is, or seeing people for what they are, or seeing how they trigger you for what it is, or you're connecting the dots. This is where I got that trigger from. It was you, you know, like you, clarify. Yeah. The Empress here. Ooh, and the Five of Wands. What I will say here, Keita says, I swear. What I will say here is like there is this theme here. It does feel like you are being tested, but not in that way, right? Like we know the universe is not like, I'm going to test them and see if they fail. Like it feels like a chance to exercise something that the universe actually thinks you've mastered. You know, I knew it was your ass. Exactly. The universe is giving you a chance to practice your mastery. That's what I'm getting out of this. And I'm hearing it will be very rewarding for you. I'm hearing you cannot be touched. I'm hearing, have you discovered that yet? I'm hearing this is a period of observation. See what you have not seen. For some of you, see what you have refused to see. Some of you are going back down through your lineage, okay? They just brought me back to the moon in reverse and the 10 of cups. So something that you had not seen in your upbringing that could have manifested a situation present day. And now you're connecting the dots. It's a lot of that breaking down for all of us this week too with these trines. Keita said he had to go and they sent a test with another man, and I said, boy, bye. Focused on career, exactly what I mean by chances to exercise your maturity. You didn't even second guess it. You knew it wasn't right for you, you out. Boom. Like, you know, love that for you, Keita. Okay, what's the guidance here? The Magician in reverse. Play no games. Literally. Confirmation. Play no games. Play no games. Know exactly who you are. Queen of Wands. Know exactly who you are. The Sun. Isn't that about knowing exactly who you are? And the Sun is the truth and nothing but. And again, Leo is your opposite, Aquarius. So there could be things, again, that you're learning about other people. The light is on other people. Confirmation. 7 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Whose card is that, Aquarius? If you don't know, that's the second decan of Aquarius from the 10 to 19 degrees. 7 of Swords. Some of you had an inkling about people with the 2 of Swords and are finally, the Chariot, and dipped out. What else? The Ace of Swords, seeing something clearly. Keita says your readings are always spot on. Thank you so much, Keita. I really appreciate that. The Ace of Swords, seeing something so clearly. You know what, Aquarius? Pay attention, all air signs. Y'all pay attention to the Mercury Cazimi. Okay, about Thursday midnight, that window there. If you are up, write down whatever comes through in the mental channel. Because something is going to get very clear. Like you've already, I'm hearing reaching an apex, a point. And so these series of tests could be something that is reaching a culmination. There's something at the end of that. Had an interview and she said she had to cut all the toxic people out and life got better. Yes, exactly, because it's all connected. And if it's any toxicity around, or still lingering, we always have to just look at self. Like, okay, what part of myself is this reflecting back to me? That's how I break it down. And I'm like, oh, that wound. Okay. I didn't know Alicia Keys was an Aquarius, but that makes sense. Okay. Oh, and the Queen of Wands comes right out. Yeah. Period. You know who you are from the inside out. The Hermit, that only comes through deep shadow work, through deep introspection, through being comfortable being alone and spending time with yourself. Yeah. In the Page of Cups. And I think that you are treating your feelings more delicately. There's a very powerful feminine energy that's coming through in this, whether you're male or female. It's just like really nurturing yourself, truly loving yourself, and making decisions like that when you not allowing yourself to second guess yourself. Your intuition puts you onto something, you make the decision, you're making the move, and that's what this feels like. So that is what I have for you, Aquarius. All right, that's what I have for you. I'm also hearing some of you, as I'm closing out, I saw the Page of Cups in the Creator card. In this deck, the Creator card either says no, and then the Mother Star card says yes. But I saw the Creator card saying no, and it was something else out here. But, oh, the Page of Cups. Some of you, it's a pleasure, Keita says thank you. It is certainly a pleasure. I appreciate you so much. Some of you used to, this is like maturity in a way where maybe like relationships used to give you butterflies or, and you would go off of that alone. Some of you are just maturing off of that, like not leaning into necessarily the rush, right? And the quickness and the whirlwind romance, and that's the sign of maturity too. So good luck, Aquarius. I appreciate you guys. I pray those messages find you well, are helpful and healing. Child, let me check in with these storms, because what? Okay, looks like we're good for now. I don't know, guys. Okay. All right, that's it for air signs. We're going to earth. Before I started, I heard the order that I was supposed to go in today. So, moving into earth signs, into Taurus, Virgo-licious, and Cappy. Okay. All right, Taurus. I'm getting your timestamp. 50. Some of y'all might be playing the lottery. I'm hearing that, I don't know if y'all ever seen that movie All About the Benjamins. I'm hearing Mike Epps and he's like 45, 47. 45, 47. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Okay, Taurus, what a way to start your reading. Let's go. Okay. You have the Creator card saying no. Don't fret. Let's talk about it. You have the Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck. It could be about a certain plan. Okay, you have the Tower here. All right, let's talk about that. Can you tell me more for Taurus, please? Tell me more. The Nine of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing this ain't what you want. Nine of Cups in reverse is literally that. You have the Creator card out here saying no, like the universe is giving it a no. Oh, baby. The Lovers in reverse, it's a no. Something's a no-go. High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. And the Six of Wands. Something's vain. And so if you have been trying to figure out Seven of Pentacles, contemplating whether to actually invest more into something, because the Seven of Pentacles is physical investments, right? Whether to take something to the next step. Something feels very vain, okay? Make sure, what I will say to that, just off the energy I'm getting, make sure you're not doing anything just for attention, you know what I'm saying? Or just for like the recognition, which we're human, you know, we like to feel recognized. We like to, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. We're human. But I would say really check your intentions about something. And I'm hearing Gemini, and you literally have the Lovers in reverse. That's Gemini. Some of you could be dealing with that. Check your intentions. Okay, what's the challenge here? If it's not you, then somebody else is very vain. Somebody else does something for attention, and they don't actually really truly want something from their heart. Nine of Cups. You know, it's not that, you know, dying with, you know, just those dreams, those wishes we have that truly come from our heart, that come from our higher selves. You feel it. This is not that. Something is very misaligned, and somebody just wants something for the attention, Six of Wands, or for the recognition, or to say, see, I helped, you know? What's the challenge? I seriously want to keep calling you guys Gemini. I'm sorry, Taurus. You are close to Gemini. You have the Emperor in reverse, dude, and the Magician on the bottom of the deck. Somebody's a manipulator, but they might be in a powerful position. Two of Cups. You know, there might be some type of power dynamic with the Emperor in reverse. Hopefully it's not like a superior or something. Listen, I don't lie. The Devil in the world. It could be someone who is manipulative in the sense of like, when you try to end something or wrap something up for good, there's some type of manipulation. I mean, yeah. Literally, I'm hearing every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, What a throwback. What else? Oh, yeah, the Five of Wands here. Don't get roped back into something through someone's manipulation. Like, seriously, that's what this feels like. Oh, okay. That was a lot, but I'll take it. Especially because you came out. The Empress, that's Taurus. The Knight of Wands here. Oh, yeah, nah. I'm glad I took those. The Four of Swords and the Three of Swords. I don't like it. Seven of Wands. Protect your energy. Protect your energy because especially, listen, I'm going to be very candid here, okay? Especially if there's some type of like offer for like a one night stand or something, even if it doesn't seem like that, just protect your energy. Just protect your energy. Because it feels very manipulative and there are ulterior motives. Whatever this is, There are ulterior motives, or someone is truly unclear about their true intentions and their true motives, and they're convincing themselves that it's pure and it's not. Okay, what's the guidance for the bulls? Oh, I thought something came out. Ooh, okay, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Do nothing that takes you outside of yourself. Meaning, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Do nothing that is going to mess up your routine, mess up your self-care routines, right? Like, in the most simplest form, this is like dropping everything for someone. This is like jumping at someone's command and like completely forgetting about nurturing yourself. You had this to do today. Oh, you had this goal. I'm not saying, I mean, I know we're in Gemini season. We have to be flexible. We have to activate the Gemini within us all, but don't do things that like you put your energy into, and then after the thing is done, you feel like a piece of you is gone. Like, have you guys ever felt that? You feel like, oh my God, what did I just do? Or like, that energy exchange was not balanced. It wasn't worth it. What I got in return was not nearly as much as I gave, or, you know? And that's misalignment. 10 of Pentacles here. Tell me more guidance for Taurus. I swear I want to call you Gemini. The King of Wands. And the Page of Wands. With the World on the bottom of the deck. For some of you, there are going to be some final talks about something. And I think the goal here is really not falling for some type of manipulation. Honestly, because whatever these final conversations are could be difficult to have. 9 of Wands in the World here. They could be very difficult to have. I'm hearing end of the road. I'm hearing, is that Boys to Men? Or, I don't know. I'm hearing end of the road. Although we come to the end of the road, still I can't let it go. It's natural. Okay. That could really speak to the difficulty of ending something, or this final conversation about something. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Taurus, but I really feel like the heart of this message is really being discerning, okay, about the energetic exchanges that you have with people. Like, are you getting back what you put in? And really, like, are people around you, are their intentions pure? Because this, whatever this is, or if it's just one person, it feels very vain. It feels like someone doing something just to get something, okay, or just to get the recognition, or again, just to say, oh, see, I did that, I helped Taurus. I called you guys Gemini. Did I call you Gemini? I'm sorry. It's not Gemini's reading. Gemini was literally first. Okay, Virgo. Virgo-licious. I can't say it any other way. All right, Virgo. Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on these storms or whatever. We'll see. Okay, Virgo, let's see. Let's tap in. I'm on Virgo, guys. If you're coming in, don't forget to like the video. You have the Moon in reverse as your first card out, Virgo. And the Hangman. An imbalance of emotions could even be, wow, the Lovers has come out a lot today. I'm hearing, you're getting in the way of what I'm feeling. And it was 4444 when I just heard that channel song. The Creator card is saying no. Who is this? This is Virgo. And the Tower. Okay, and the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a Virgo card. It feels like somebody has issue possibly controlling their emotions, controlling their temper about something. This could be about money. I'm looking at Three of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. It could be about money, or somebody's like a control freak about money or resources or something. But I'm more so getting this as somebody being pretty emotionally unstable. I'm hearing blindsided too, Virgo. The Eight of Pentacles. This could be about a work thing too, you know. Somebody who is emotionally stable at work. You have the Magician, that is you. The Sun in reverse. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. This could even be not getting the recognition that you feel like you deserve. It could even be that another person is like taking credit for something that you've done. Okay, Four of Wands here, the Nine of Cups. or taking credit for something that you have built. And who was that? Somebody had gotten a reading where I was like, don't even do anything, like they're gonna know that you're the truth. I don't know. What's the guidance here for Virgo? What would you like them? How would you like them to move in all this? The Five of Wands. Ooh. Nine of Swords. Okay. The Mother Star saying yes. And what was that? The Two of Cups. Judgment. Okay, I was just about to say, there might be something, Virgo, that you have to speak up about. Okay, that you have to speak up on. I could see that too this week, because starting tomorrow, the moon goes into Cancer, and then we start feeling these energies where it's this comfort versus growth. So there could be a situation where you feel you have gotten comfortable not saying anything, or just allowing something to persist, or allowing something to happen. But it feels like you're going to be challenged this week. Five of Wands, I'm not going to lie. There could be some type of conflict or disagreement, argument, confrontation at worst, that actually puts you in a position where you have to face something that you maybe didn't want to, or you actually had anxiety about facing this. But the way the universe works, it'll put you right in front of that thing, because it knows that you can conquer that fear. Okay. And of course, vibrations, the things we fear the most, we usually attract, you know, and they usually become lessons. But that's what this feels like, Virgo. It feels like you might be face to face with something that's going to make you make a final decision, or a huge decision about something, judgment, so that you are able to move forward. The Chariot. Seven of Swords here. I think it'll also be a case where once you do this, once you do whatever this is, something will not be able to be like held over your head or something, right? If you're dealing with somebody who's like controlling like that, there could be I don't know, some type of energy of that's kind of weird that's coming in right now, like blackmail or something like that. Very specific, that part. Okay. But it's like, oh God, I'm getting that vision again. Did y'all get that vision the last time? Please tell me. But where I said that I was listening to somebody here on YouTube, a spiritual person, and they were sharing, I think it was Brother Yosef, and he was sharing how he was running in a dream, and he kept running from this demon or this monster, and when he finally turned around to face it, like, it was him. You know, it was himself. He was running from himself. But I get this energy here, like running from something, but then it being brought right to your doorstep where you have to face it, and you may be realizing, okay, yeah, all right, that was cool. All right, I can get past that, you know. That's what I hope for you with that. Okay. But all right, anything else here for Virgo? Yeah, Ten of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Wands here. And you know what? As I close out, because when I first started, I said somebody doesn't know maybe how to control their emotions. That could be why you had maybe stayed quiet for so long or something like that. But I feel like there could be a situation. You have the tower out here where you're not able to stay in that quiet position anymore. And I think the universe actually wants to empower you more, Virgo. So if you can lean into that with all your strength or whatever strength that you have, please do. Okay, I wish you the best in that. All right, let's go ahead and move to Capricorn. Cappy, let's get your timestamp. Okay. Cappy, I just saw the devil card. That's Capricorn in tarot. Doesn't mean you're a devil. Okay. All right, Capricorn, let's see. What messages? Okay. I like the Empress. That's beautiful energy. Seven of Wands, the Star. Not really playing about your healing. That's one thing I can see. I'm hearing the word fortress, but I'm seeing someone sitting in like a flowery garden almost, and like they've created a perimeter around themselves, almost like a border or a invisible wall, like an energetic wall. Like if someone who is not invited try to penetrate that wall, I just see them like smacking into it, like those commercials where the birds think that the door is open because the window is so clean, they just end up smacking into it. That's how you could be protecting your energy field. Strength card. It's beautiful. Only the real. Okay, I like that. Only the real can get in your energy field, Capricorn. You have the moon out here. Yeah, only the real, only the emotionally mature and balanced. The Three of Wands came out. It flipped all over the place, but it came out upright. Realizing, you guys are realizing too through this, through fortifying. They just put that word in my mouth. And remember, I said that I was hearing the word fortress. Through fortifying, like your boundaries, you're attracting more mature people who actually align with who you are. Yep, the Star in reverse. I love that for you. Two of Cups too. So you guys, like I was referencing in Aquarius reading too, like you're not taking no shit. Like the minute that you see, okay, yeah, no, this is not for me, Tower, you're out. Why? Temperance, you're healed. You're healed. And I'm hearing there's been many times that you stayed, you know, so there's big maturity here for you, Capricorn. Love that for you because, you know, you're ruled by Saturn. So I know you're feeling that. It's the challenge here for Cappy. I'm on Capricorn, guys. If you're coming in, don't forget to hit the like button. I appreciate you. You have the Emperor and the Five of Swords here. Who's in control? That's the challenge. Who's in control for real? The Emperor and the Five of Swords. You have the Nine of Pentacles and the Fool here. Okay, something's trying to come through with that. Let me see. Thank you. The Two of Swords in reverse. The Eight of Swords. You can no longer be manipulated. Ooh. And the Creator card saying no. Yeah, with the Justice card here, I feel like Capricorn, I don't know why I feel like you're already kind of mastering this energy. This really feels like fortifying your boundaries, making them very strong, making them very clear, letting people know where they stand. I don't think that this is a problem for you. Like, I'm not feeling that. Okay, with the Emperor and the Five of Swords, I feel like you're setting the record straight with people. And it might not even be that you're physically like saying too much, that you're like, hey, look, these are my new boundaries, guys, and I would like for you to respect them. Like, you know, it could just be that you are showing up differently and people are just naturally catching on. People, I mean, you know, you could just show up like that and command respect through your vibe. It's not even like you're trying to prove anything. It's like people who thought or used to be able to play with you, right? Are quickly realizing, quickly fucking around and finding out that it's not gonna fly anymore. Ooh, Capricorn's different. The same, you know, manipulative tactics that one may have tried in the past, it's not working. No, you're not doing anything wrong. I heard that in the ethers. That some of you might be carrying around some guilt for being more assertive, being more stern, and being more strict around who is allowed into your energy field. You're not doing anything wrong. I'm sorry. They just took me out into that. What's the guidance for the Capricorns? Hell no, you're not doing nothing wrong. Period. King of Swords, you are making very big and bold decisions for your life. Okay, King of Swords is like, it's not play. Like when he makes decisions, he severs. Okay, he is severing. All right, check where Mars is for you, because Mars is the blade. Mars cuts, okay? Seven of Swords, you are cutting things out. And you're cutting out people also who don't carry like this long-term energy, you know? And for some of you, I'm going to say this too, like for some of you, it doesn't have to be all like, oh, I'm cutting out all the snakes and everybody's manipulating, everybody's out to get me. It could just be like also realizing, okay, that season has passed. Okay, we didn't come as far as we can go. And that's maturity too. The King of Swords knows when it's that time as well. What else? The Five of Wands, even if it's causing conflict. Love that for you. It's not about making people comfortable. It's about doing what is best for you. And yeah, this is dope. This is the King of Pentacles. This is so stable, Capricorn. Now, I'm not even trying to be stereotypical. Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. I heard more life, more life. Like you're literally creating a portal for that to come through, because you are creating and freeing up so much space here by just fine-tuning your boundaries. I'm hearing the difference is magnanimous. Yeah, and the Seven of Pentacles. I love that. Oh, and the Lovers here. This is really good, Capricorn. Yeah, this is really fortifying your boundaries. And then with the Seven of Pentacles here, for one, ignore any of the uproar, any of the backlash or whatever that you feel like you might be getting by fortifying these boundaries. And with the Seven of Pentacles, this is allowing you to truly see where you can start to really dig your heels in and plant seeds and have things grow from this point. So it's almost like you guys are at like a checkpoint almost. Like, okay, I've gotten to this point. This connection isn't working anymore. This can go. This I can't plant, you know. Seven of Pentacles, she's out in the field. She's toiling in the soil. There's a little bit of harvest, but there's more to go. All right, so this feels like a checkpoint for you guys, and it feels like a boundary checkpoint, right? Like it's time to go back and revisit your boundaries. And that's what it feels like you guys have been doing. All right, so that's my Gemini check-in for you guys right now, Capricorn. I pray those messages find you well. All right, we're doing water next. I know for sure I heard fire last today. Cancer, Scorp, Pisces. I just felt that, so that's what we're going with. All right, Cancerians. Let's put you at 59. All right. So Cancer season's coming up next. I know I'm going to have some messages about the mother, okay, coming out, because I get downloads about that every time we go into Cancer season. Last year I channeled a big mother wound message, and so I already feel it coming through, Cancerian. So, all right. Okay, let's go ahead and begin. Cancerians, what's up? You have the Two of Cups. It's a Cancer card. First decan of Cancer. Ooh, and the Temperance on the bottom is something being healed, a connection being healed, a love for something, coming back into a love for something. I can see that being that as well. Sorry guys, I knew the ad was gonna come on. I had the music playing on YouTube, but I hate when the ads come on all loud and a different volume than the music. But there could be a connection. Yep, I just saw the Ace of Cups. Something's being healed or mended, possibly. Let's see. Can you give me more on the Two of Cups for Cancerians? All right, you got the Ace of Pentacles. I heard thinking of a master plan. Could be with a partner. The Fool. That's dope. What else? Ooh, and the Ace of Wands. Surprise me. Two aces. I love that. In the Hermit card, you and somebody else could really be moving in silence, though. Like, not telling a lot of people about your plans, Cancerians. Whatever this is, this feels so aligned. Right? You have the Two of Cups, whether it is you and someone else, or you have just found something that you are in alignment with, right? Could be a job, an opportunity, a hobby, your business, something. Okay. Yeah. Ten of Wands here. It could even be something that you feel is going to make a way for you or alleviate some stress or some burdens. What's the what might be the challenge here? King of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Okay, some of you might need to stay in a commitment of paying something off. Okay, I'm getting a very like mundane message here coming through. All right, because there's new. Literally, you have two aces, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, plus the Fool. The Fool is major arcana new. Okay, Aries energy, which could be Saturn and Aries starting to solidify and create something new for you, but that is also tangible. Ace of Pentacles, and you're passionate about it. Ace of Wands, it's fun, it's creative, it's fast moving, there's momentum. But with the Six of Swords, King of Pentacles, there could be, look at all these financial cards, the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, there could be something that needs to play out, or again, something, a contract that needs to be fulfilled or completely honored. Do I see the sun coming out? Like, yeah, come on now, yes. Anybody trying to be in no tornado right now? What? Okay, the Two of Wands. I'm not trying to do it, Cancerians. I'm sick of it. Anxiety, Temperance in reverse. Yeah. So stay balanced. I feel like you could get exciting news, exciting opportunities start to come through Gemini season, Cancerians, but stay tempered, okay? Because Temperance is in reverse, and that's in your challenge position. Stay balanced, okay? If there's something that you need to pay off or whatever, pay that off first, you know? Or, you know, make sure whatever you have to do, right? I'm not telling you, I don't know, I'm not over your finances. Do what you have to do, but make sure that you cross your T's and dot your I's with it. You know, stay on your P's and Q's. That's all I'm saying, especially with Saturn and Aries. We are all committing to ourselves in many of ways, right? Aries is self. It is your identity. It is the first zodiac sign. Aries represents I am. So whatever this is, because I'm getting this Saturnian reference for you guys with the Fool there. So something is starting, and it is serious, and it is going to solidify itself. But Saturn is also about like your commitments and obligations and your responsibilities. Okay. Clarify that. Yeah. The Six of Wands here. So don't get caught up in like the shininess of something, or although it could very well be shiny, you know, but also Saturn and Aries. Like I said, Aries is fire. It moves fast. It's passionate. But with Saturn there, it's like we do have to create some container for this fire, or it's going to burn the whole goddamn forest down, you know, and everything else. Like, so it's slow. Okay. No, nothing rushes Saturn, not even Aries. Okay. So it is maintaining some type of balance and stability. Something's going on with my ear. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles and Three of Wands, while simultaneously holding the vision of this excitement. Cancerian. So I feel like you're feeling something open up. I'm seeing an egg crack open. So you're feeling something birthing, or you are already in the future where you have seen something that you have birthed in its success already. Okay, but whatever this is challenge. Stay on top of whatever responsibilities that you have at the present moment. Okay, Saturn rewards, but it does require work, and it's just work for yourself. You know, it's work that honestly is going to serve you. High Priestess in reverse, absolutely. And the Mother Star on the bottom saying yes with the Page of Pentacles. This is the High Priestess in reverse, not advised. You know, don't let anything rush you this week, not even the shininess of it all. If it's rushing you, it's probably out of line. Like if it can't, you know, if the thing feels like you have to rush to get on it, and that's intuition does not feel like that. Intuition is not rushed. Intuition is it's very quiet. It's very quiet, but very potent. Intuition is not confusing. It will not confuse you. It will not make you feel like, I gotta hurry up and do it. Okay. So don't let that, you know what I'm saying? Don't let that confuse you, because we are in Gemini season, so things are moving faster. The Five of Pentacles here. Right. Right. It would not be advised to abandon any responsibilities or obligations that you already have committed to in order to just like jump on this thing. That is not the way of Saturn. Okay? Remember, we got to work with the energies. Yeah. Queen of Swords in reverse. So this is honestly, Cancerians, what I would say is this is like, pace yourself. Okay, pace yourself. Yes, you are seeing something this week. You are seeing something come in. There's hope. There's an opportunity. Like it makes its way to you. But there are steps. Okay, there are steps. So it's like you're getting a glimpse of something. You are not to abandon your obligations and things. Not yet. There'll be a natural timing for that, is what I hear. Okay, yeah. King of Wands in reverse. Stay tempered. That's all I can say to you, Cancerian. Seven of Swords, because this is not bad. I just feel like the excitement of something and you seeing something might be like, oh my God, like, let me go do it right now. Like, you know, and there might be things that you can do at the moment, you know, like little small things. But be intentional. Be intentional with things. Okay, I think a lot of Saturn in Aries is intentionality. Okay, it is a little faster, you know, but it's also about like, well, what are we putting into? Is it actually going to build, or are we just trying to act like we're busy, you know? So, but for you Cancerians, it feels like something very positive is opening up, and you get a glimpse of that this week. But also you're being tested to stay grounded, stay tempered, take care of your responsibilities, cross your T's, dot your I's, and whatever you do, stay on your P's and Q's. And when it's time to move or make a move on this thing, you'll know. Okay? That's what I have for you. Scorpio. Let's go. That's what I have for you, Cancerians. I'm calling Scorpio in now. Okay. So, I'm on Scorpio right now, guys. If you're just coming in, I thought I was going to be able to put that in the chat, but like they won't even let me write in my own chat. What is happening? Crazy things are happening. All right. Y'all don't forget to hit the like button. I appreciate that. I'm about to start on Scorpio. Give me 1 second, y'all. I need to hit the vibes. Have you guys felt anything like shifting right off the bat with the Gemini new moon? I know for a lot of people, it's really going to be in the mental. Like, you know, we talked about that in all the Gemini new moon videos and updates that I've been posting, even in the Cosmic Pulse this week. It's like subtle mental upgrades or neurological upgrades, like downloading to our systems. Maybe even while you're asleep. Okay. All right, Scorpio, I'm sorry. I have to change your timestamp, or that's going to be completely wrong. 109:35. Okay, Scorpio, let's see. What messages does Spirit have for thee? I'm hearing, what a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. Oh. Hold on, guys. Okay. All right, guys. I'm really gonna have to keep an eye on the weather. They're sending me warnings again. Stay safe, y'all. All right, squirts. King of Wands in reverse. 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups. The 10 of Wands. Why am I feeling like somebody who's lost their way or felt like they've lost their way? The Hermit, trying to gain that back through introspection, shadow work. I'm hearing the world stole my joy. Trying to find my way back. I'm hearing that. To yourself. Trying to find your way back to yourself. King of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups here. Some of you, I feel like you're trying to get back to a time possibly where you felt like you were more stable, or you felt like you were on top, you know, or you felt like you were just very clear about what you wanted to do with your life or your purpose, or, oh my God, 11111 while I was saying that, you know? Yeah, 8 of Swords here. So you could feel a little, I don't know, this feels like confused or just kind of down again, or just trying to retrieve a part of yourself that you feel like you've been locked out of, or get back to the essence of yourself, Scorpio. What's the challenge here? The King of Swords. Okay. Tell me more. The Chariot. I think I see what it is, Scorpio. I think I see. The World in reverse. Got it. Okay. What is creating this feeling, Scorpio, is the refusal or resistance or just unconscious knowing that there are certain decisions that are unavoidable. But you may have been avoiding them, okay? Even if you don't know it, honestly. I see that there's love here. Ace of Cups, that could be a reason why we avoid things, right? The lovers here, people that we are connected to. And then the 5 of Cups there, right? Like the heaviness that follows, you know? The heaviness that follows something. But whatever this, I'm hearing the word wallowing. There are 3 kings out here. The King of Wands is in reverse, right? So it's like the direction of something, or, you know, has been curtailed, or the vision, right? King of Wands is a visionary in reverse. Passion has been sucked out of something. The vision is unclear. Something could have become just about like the money, or just staying in something to remain stable physically, right? Like pay the bills, you know, things like that. Whether it be a job, staying with a person, whatever that is. But the challenge that I see is the inability to make a solid and clear decision so that you can move forward. Okay, why is that the challenge here? Like, why is that coming up? The Hangman, complacency. This can be complacency. This can also be continuing to wait for the right time, the right moment. There's never going to be that, you know, spoiler alert. There's never a right time to say goodbye. And I'm going to be the first one in it. Okay. All right. Sorry. I had to. All right. But that's what this feels like. If I could title this reading for y'all, there's never a right time to say goodbye, Scorpio. That's what this feels like. That's what the challenge is. Waiting for the right time. It could also be being stuck in nostalgia, stuck in the past. The Hangman is Pisces. The being accustomed to the way things used to be, but they've changed, or they're changing. Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse here. I know I put her back in there upright because I never turn my cards in reverse on purpose. Judgment. That's a Scorpio card. The Magician in reverse. and the Lovers. For all of you, that's not... There you go. The Death card. Big Scorpio energy ending your reading. For all of you, this is not like a relationship. For some of you, this is a thing, a job, a physical place, a habit, a hobby, a group, a period in your life that needs to end. But there are decisions that, again, maybe we've been escaping or avoiding. Okay. Yeah, but this feels like your guidance is to really face that and understand the decisions that you need to make to get yourself out of what you feel like is stagnancy or being stuck. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm sorry about that, guys. Yeah, Scorpio, it feels like making a decision is inevitable. And that feels like literally it. So that lends me to believe you guys probably know what the decision is that you've been holding off on, or that you've been avoiding or escaping, or even like just unconsciously avoiding it, you know, not knowing that you're avoiding the decision. But that's what this is saying, like that a decision has to be made in order for you to get out of what you feel is a stagnation. You literally hold all the cards. No pun intended. Like the ball is literally in your court. Okay. And again, I'll leave you with that. There's never a right time to say goodbye. Okay. So that's what I have for you guys. Hold on one second. Sorry guys, I was talking to my son real quick. 17. I'm writing down your timestamp, Pisces. Give me 1 second so I can time it right. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm on Pisces. This is the last water sign, then I'm gonna go with fire. And that order is gonna go Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. All right, let's go with Pisces. Oh, I got a song in my head for y'all, but I cannot. I hate that. I hate that. Because if y'all could hear what goes on in my head, it's like a radio dial. Sometimes the songs come in and they're very, very crystal clear. Sometimes it's like somebody's turning that little tuning knob on the radio and it's staticky, and I'm like, is the song gonna come through clearly? So we'll see, Pisces. What is clear is the 9 of Cups, second decan of Pisces. So let's see what comes up. Okay, thank you. All right, let's see. Patience. Okay, you got the 7 of Cups. It's not a Pisces card, but it actually kind of reminds me of Pisces sometimes. But it's not a Pisces decking card. It's Scorpio. You have a lot of cups though. You have the 7 of Cups, 3 of Cups, Page of Cups. Hold on, guys. I don't know what you're doing, y'all. It's my son. Clarify the 7 of Cups. Oh, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. One more 7. You have lucky 7s out here. Pisces, 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, but 7 of Pentacles is in reverse. This is not seeing something clearly. Let's see. Okay. 10 of Pentacles could be about family. Pentacles. And Temperance. Ooh, Nine of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. Oh my God, the Six of Cups. Y'all might be doing like some ancestry stuff, or like really digging into your roots, or seeing patterns within the family, right? Because that's literally what that looks like. Seeing unhealed patterns or something within the family. And I'm not gonna lie, Nine of Wands, Five of Wands, that could be coming through like little tensions. It feels like I'm here under the surface, right? So it's like those, what word am I looking for? Like passive aggressive tensions just right there under the surface. Like you feel something, but nobody's calling it out. That's what you could be witnessing. Yep, there's the Nine of Cups again. Confirmation. That's another Piscean card. What's the challenge? Ooh, the Mother Star saying yes in reverse. That's so clear, Pisceans. The Fool in reverse. Challenge is you like saying no, or like really having clear and strong bounds with people. Judgment and the Two of Wands. Page of Cups here. No matter how much love you have for something or someone or family members, you know. Page of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles here. And you know what? Some of you are noticing this because you've tried to help or something. You tried to offer help. What did I see that? The Page of Cups. And I think I saw the Page of Pentacles there. But either way, I'm feeling that intuitively. You've tried to help something, but you could be witnessing how deep certain patterns go. Right? To where you're like, damn, it ain't nothing I could do. Like, wow, this precedes me. This predates me. Which is why I'm saying some of y'all could really be digging into your lineage with this, or really seeing patterns. And you know what? It's okay. Like, you don't have to be seeing patterns because it's just your job and your job alone to heal it. You heal that by doing things differently for yourself and in your life and with your little family that, you know, however, whatever your dynamic is. Okay, but let's get your guidance. For some reason, I really do like this, though. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, there's a release. Why am I getting teary-eyed? Those are not my emotions. They are not my emotions. Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles here. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you are releasing financial obligations that you had to certain family members, certain things. For some of you, now this is unrelated to the family message, but some of you are releasing maybe certain financial obligations from the past as well. Or if there are things that are coming up financially or things that you need to take care of, do not turn a blind eye. Do not ignore it. Four of Cups. Ooh, something fell out. What was it? Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords in the world. Do not turn a blind eye to it. It's best to go ahead and handle it so it can be removed out of your life, the world, like really big ending stuff, you know. So if it's something that needs to be paid or something like that, Cancer got a similar message, and they are a fellow water sign. Okay, so if you have any Cancer placements, definitely a message. Okay, the Two of Pentacles here. I think some of you, yep, and the Three of Pentacles. It's very pentacly in your guidance. It's all pentacles. Four of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Some of you are going to turn that energy that you've been putting into family or legacy or something like that. You're completely flipping the script. Like you might start investing in something different, or really, you know, some of you could be pulling away from family or pulling away from a role that you inherited, that people expect you to play, or people expect you to do these certain things. I'm hearing turning a blind eye. Didn't I just hear that in your message? But now that's different. That's different. Turning a blind eye. It's not pretending you don't see it. It's, what is that? Please clear that up. The Queen of Swords. Oh, in the world. Got it. I think some of you have been trying to help people get out of their own mess, you know. But in that, realizing, again, it runs a lot deeper than what you think. You could be dealing with people who really have some embedded patterns, okay, that they are dealing with, and you see it so clearly. Seven of Cups upright. You see it. I do feel like it's people close to you, Ten of Pentacles, or someone close to you, which can represent legacy, family, people you've known, people you built with. But something about this, they're coming back to the blind eye thing. Thank you for clarifying that. Somebody, whoever this is, that you've been trying to help and offer your energy to selflessly, they've turned a blind eye, either on themselves or their duties and responsibilities and obligations, which is why Spirit is saying there's only so much that you can do. You can't, like, I think it's very rare that you can do more for someone than they can do for themselves, especially if we're talking about grown people, right? It's, you know, and that's what this feels like. That you may have extended yourself as far as you can, Pisceans. Yep. Look at that. Confirmation. The World and the Eight of Cups. That's actually a Pisces card. First decan of Pisces. The Eight of Cups. First 9 degrees of Pisces. Yeah. Any last words for Pisceans here? I feel like it's a very heartfelt thing. The Four of Cups. Yeah. And the Empress. I think a lot of you are emotionally, you have to emotionally detach from this in order to like protect yourself, or in order to like preserve your energy or your emotions or something like that. Dang. Yep. The Empress and the Creator card saying no. So yeah, I think you are being advised for you, again, being discerning, like where you putting your energy into. And just because you inherited a role, or you think that you have to be this way with family, or I got to play this role because that's what they expect, or that's what I'm, you know, meant to do. I think a lot of you are breaking some type of programming around that, and you might be forging new connections as well in the process. All right. So allow yourself to do that, to form the new connections, to engage with different people and new people, and don't feel shame around it. Try not to. All right. Let's get to the element of fire. We're going to get to our last 3 signs. I'm going to be starting with Aries, the Ram. Let's go. 27. I'm getting your timestamp, Aries. We just going to clock it at 50. Okay, let me check. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me check the alerts. I gotta stay alert. Okay, cool. Because y'all know I shared my story about what happened to me. Literally the day after Neptune went into Aries, I got caught in a tornado. Like, a tornado touchdown right in front of my car. It was crazy. Hold on, y'all. Text. I gotta send this. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Let me change the timestamp. 1:28:45. Okay, Aries, let's go. Aries, you have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, seeing the truth about something, that's for sure. Let me see something really quick, guys, because I got a little bit of anxiety. I want to make sure that my stream has not done something weird. Okay. Woo. We're still live. I'm sorry. I had to check and just make sure. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. All right. I'm sorry, Aries. I will get right back to you. All right. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry about that, guys. I had to check. Better safe than sorry. Okay, Aries, you have the Ace of Cups in reverse. You have the Sun here. And the King of Cups. There's a person. And I'm hearing whether their love is true. Yes. Clarify. The Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, Judgment. Whether someone's true or not. Could be a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Cancerian, a Cancer crab. The Empress. Damn. And the Knight of Swords. Ooh, and the Seven of Swords. All you have to do is just listen. That's what Spirit is saying. Listen. Listen this week. Listen. That's all you have to do. Listen between the lines. You know how they say read between the lines? Listen between the lines. I'm hearing it's all in what they say. It's all in what they say. Now, whether you make what they say what you want to hear, the Tower, that's a different story. But it's all in what they say, I'm hearing. And so Spirit is saying for you, Aries, you are seeing, you could be seeing exactly how someone feels. It's all in what they say. It's all in what they say. Under the surface. Okay, somebody said they feeling amazing energies in the poll. Love that for you. Love that for you, okay? Six of Wands as the challenge. Tell me more about that. Is that what I think it is? Is that what I feel it is intuitively? The Mother Star. I just said that. I just asked that question out in the cosmos, and look, the Mother Star card, which says yes. Yes. Oh, I wanted to clear up so you could see that it actually says yes. I don't know if you can see it right there. Yes. Okay. So it was what I was feeling. Thank you, Spirit. The Six of Swords. And oh, the King of Cups in reverse. This is the second time the King of Cups came out. This time he came out in reverse. Magician on the bottom of the deck. This could be like going back to the same person or places that hurt you. Oh. And it's not like I'm hearing not knowing any better. And that's not to say you don't know any better. But there is something here, Aries, about really listening. Okay? Really listening about, or listening to like what someone's saying. Like it's there. It's there. It's about not making something what you want it to be. Because I'm going to be honest, I feel like the challenge is craving attention or validation from a place or a person, which is, yeah, a person that hurts you too. Feels a little bit like Stockholm. Not saying you have that or anything. I'm not in any position to diagnose anybody, you know. But it feels like that a little bit. Like going back to the manipulator because you feel like that's what is best for you, or like that's what you've seen, you know. So let's get you some guidance. Let's get you some guidance, because we know that ain't it. Let's get you some guidance. Okay, wait. Spirit said I already got it. Already got it. That was very quick. And for you to come out the Fool, that's Aries, the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. What Spirit is saying is there's a clean slate. There's a new beginning. It is there for you. The difficulty is literally there's no blockage. There is no blockage. Let me be clear, Aries. There's no blockage. The difficulty is walking through the door. Leaving the past in the past and walking through the door, Aries. That's the only difficulty. There is no blockage. Okay, Page of Pentacles here and the Nine of Pentacles. Literally, Wow, I just got, okay, I feel like this Nine of Pentacles is you. I feel like this Pentacle, this Page of Pentacles is your token, the last token that you need to make this Ten of Pentacles and walk through this portal, walk through this door. I'm hearing, excuse me, the point of no return. And perhaps that is why it's hard for you to walk through this door, because it is a point of no return. Once you walk through it, it's like pushing something through a very small point, right? And it's like once you get it through there, it's like squeezing ketchup out the bottle and trying to put it back in. It's going to be messy. It's not going to go back in the bottle. Once it's out, it's out. You know, so that's what this feels like, Aries. But that's your guidance. Nine of Wands and the Fool. No matter how hard it is, retrieve every part of yourself and walk through that door. And do understand that once you walk through the door, it is a point of no return, and this for your good. Anything else for Aries there in that guidance? It's very clear. The Chariot. Yeah, that's it right there. No, and it's not saying that it's going to be easy with the Nine of Wands. I have to be honest about that. But the Magician and the Two of Wands, there are greater plans for you. The Two of Wands is Aries. There are greater plans for you, but the Magician, you have to believe in them first. You also have to believe that they don't come from this person. That just because you leave this person doesn't mean that all your dreams and all this stuff leaves with them. They are yours. They're yours. Nobody can take that from you. But you have to believe that. Yep, listen, you have to believe that the sun, the truth. You have to believe that the Ten of Swords here to really heal that wound and walk through the door. Yeah, look at that. The Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, which this could be something that you guys have been trying to move through for some time. Okay, but Aries, that's what I'm getting for you. Okay, no matter how difficult, and this could be a message for y'all throughout Gemini season, right? It doesn't have to just be this week. This could be something that is a theme throughout Gemini season. Okay, and we're gonna have the full moon in Sag in this season. So we just started this lunar month. We had the Gemini new moon yesterday. We're gonna have the Sag full moon, and that has to play out, and then the lunar month will close out. So I would say for y'all, start thinking about what is closing out with that Sag new moon, because it's a fellow fire moon. Okay, that's what I have for you, Aries. All right, Leo. We're gonna go with Leo and then Saggy. Leo, why am I hearing Cupid shuffle? Like what? Are you guys line dancers? Like, I love it. I used to love Cupid Shuffle. Now, do you dance? Do you dance? And that, you know what? That is so cool, because Leo season always kind of, is summery. It definitely gives you summer vibes. And so does like that song, and like line dancing gives you like summer vibes, cookout vibes. So some of y'all could be, tapping into that, planning something, perhaps your party, your solar return celebrations. All right, look at that. And look who came out to confirm it. The King of Wands. That is Leo energy. Love it. Okay, love it. Tell me more. The Hermit. Okay, Leo. Some of y'all are making us work for your energy. Some of y'all might be kind of ducked off right now. Okay, King of Wands, the Hermit, the Knight of Wands. You might be working out and stuff too. Really getting your body ready, your body nice. I don't know why this feels like hiding out, hibernating. And I'm hearing roll out. Roll. Y'all are gonna be okay, having a good time. Having a good time this summer. And wow, but it feels like y'all are in preparation mode or something. So right now though, y'all could be still, like buckled down. Yeah, the moon here, very introverted, very like maybe even isolated to yourself, not doing too much right now. And maybe that feels strategic on your part. Something's coming out. Ten of Wands and Temperance. Yeah, you might really just be resting up. Okay, Ten of Wands, Temperance. Some of y'all have been burnt out, damn tired, had a lot of responsibilities, a lot of obligations. So I feel like a lot of you are leaning into rest. I mean, if you just look at these three cards, literally Temperance, the Hermit, and the Moon. That is quiet. That's solitude. That's healing. That's introspection. That is, I'm a loner, okay? The lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. You know, it's really that. Okay, I'm hearing the word detox. That feels like that too. Knight of Wands in reverse. Some of you could be on a, I was going to say celibacy journey, or abstinence, abstaining from like intimacy or sex with other people with the Knight of Wands in reverse. But they were about to put the word, Spirit was about to put the word sobriety in my mouth. So some of you could be on both of those journeys, and best of luck to you, man. That's powerful. That takes willpower to do things like that. Okay, High Priestess and the Mother Star here. Yeah, the challenge here is the Knight of Wands in reverse. So either some type of impulsiveness is your challenge, not being impulsive, not engaging in meaningless intimacy. Literally, as I say that, the Lovers in reverse. Y'all just saw that flip out in reverse. Meaningless intimacy with partners that are just not on your level. I'm hearing, get on my level. What? Get on my... Six of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Don't even think about it. They could never exchange energy with you in that way unless you invite them to. And for some of you, if you invite certain people to exchange energy with you, then that means you're lowering your energy, and you would feel that. People need to meet you where you are. Yeah, the Two of Wands here. So I feel like, Leo, what this is saying is your challenge is distractions. Yeah, the Chariot. Your challenge is literally distractions that are, excuse me, look, Four of Pentacles and the Devil could fuck up your money too. Both of these are Capricorn energies, and that is Saturnian, right? So consequences, should that be the case, right? Should you indulge in like certain distractions like these, especially, I'm gonna say again, especially like sexual encounters, because remember, like that is still an energy exchange. Okay, one of the most, sorry, somebody was calling me, but one of the most powerful energetic exchanges that we could possibly have with another human being. Okay, let's see, what guidance do you have for the lions? I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. Okay, not Dawson's Creek. The High Priestess. Ten of Swords in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I'm hearing that again. Get on my level. What? King of Swords in reverse. Yeah. I don't see you reaching out to people either, and I think it's very purposeful. Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I didn't even see that. I feel like while you're in this mode of intimacy with yourself, this seclusion, this isolation, this introspection, whatever it might be, this reflection, this period of reflection, really, Leo, I feel like it's made clear to you, you know, about certain connections in your life through who actually tries to communicate with you. There's a message about abandonment, right? It's like, first, this looks like you showing up for yourself, i.e. Saturn and Aries. So kudos to you. This looks like you showing up for yourself, but in the same token, I'm gonna be real, it's also exposing who's not able to show up for you. And because some of you are showing up for yourselves in this way for the very first time in this way, because it's Saturn and Aries, we've not really felt this unless you're a little bit older, than you felt this about 29, 30 years ago. Because you're showing up for yourself in this way, it's like you could have been feeling that with other people showing up for you or seeming like they were showing up for you. But now that you're truly showing up for yourself, you know what that feels like. You're experiencing this deep bond with yourself. It could honestly be opening your eyes to that lack of depth or intimacy in your personal relationships. Which is why I see this Knight of Wands in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, abstaining, okay, from, again, just random intimate partners and things like that, or abstaining from any type of like addictions or something. You know, it's realizing that you don't get that same level of like connection with something. And it's because, though, it's a byproduct of you doing this work on yourself, like you being in solitude, you being in some type of shadow work or reflection. You're seeing how much of that is missing in some of your relationships, or if you don't have any relationships, you're seeing the type of bond that you would want to create with other people. I think also for some of you, there's someone very particular that you're seeing them for who they are. And I'm just hearing like, you do not choose me. You do not choose me. And I'm seeing the King of Swords in reverse here. So Leo, again, this could be that because you are now showing up for yourself differently in a way that you never have, Saturn and Aries, and you're getting very serious about it. By doing that, in turn, you're seeing all the ways that people you wanted to show up for you, how they have not. You can't, I mean, you can't blame them because it's only a reflection of the relationship that you have with self, but you're nurturing that now. And it's making everything else clearer, all your other relationships and interactions much clearer. Okay? And I think that is the gist of it for you, Leo. Okay? I think that's the gist of it for you guys. So that's what I'm going to wrap it up with. And literally, your first card out was a Leo card. All right. Let's see. It looks like in the poll, let me see, 20% feeling amazing energies, 40% of y'all feeling a little difficult, and 40% saying, I don't know what the hell is going on right now. Okay, so it's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag. More so people feeling like it's more difficult energies we're moving through, or just like being confused about what we're moving through. I totally feel that. Okay, so we're gonna have to talk about that. We're gonna have to do it live, y'all, so we can talk about it, really get into it. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get to Sag before storms rolling in, child. Okay, I got more warnings. Okay, here we go. Saggy. Change your timestamp real quick. Okay. Sag, let's go. For Sag. Oh, you guys got a full moon coming up. You got the Strength card in reverse, okay? 10 of Pentacles. I'm hearing this old Ashanti song, I can't carry on living life like this. This can't be what it is. I don't want to live my life like this. Some of you guys are leaving behind a family dynamic. You're leaving behind a role as well. Pisces had that message. Ooh, I heard that. The Tower, I'm hearing I can't be strong for you. Oh, the Ace of Wands. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. Don't let that Tower fool y'all. This is not bad. Might be uncomfortable to move through, but this is not bad. This is really good. This is really good. Oh, and the Knight of Swords. So there could definitely be an exchange of words this week. It could be triggering. It could be a little disagreement or something. Whatever the case is, though, I do feel like something's cracking open for you. And because something's changing, Ace of Wands, something's opening up, though, you are having to pull your energy out of something else. Or, hold on, y'all. My son. Sorry guys, but whatever this is that is being offered to you, I do feel like it is something that Oh, okay. It could restore your confidence, but you might not be super confident when it's presented to you or wanting to take it. And I feel if you're not super confident, it's because something, you're gonna have to blow something up. And what I mean by that, not literally, that is not literal, meaning like you're gonna have to pull the rug from underneath something. And you might want, your challenge might be wanting to have more control over a situation, but it's like, it feels like you might have to act on something. We're about to have a full moon in Sag. I'm not surprised. Two of Cups in reverse. Whoop, Daddy. Okay, what else? The Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so if you've been juggling, if you've been between worlds, if you've been, a decision has been lingering, Sag, that finality is coming up. What's that? The Devil and the Eight of Cups. Clarify that Devil for me. Hearing strange sounds outside. Guess I ain't hearing no sirens, child. Okay, and the Knight of Wands here. Okay, I feel like the challenge for you guys. Oh, yeah, Justice and the Eight of Swords might be the subsequent action that you have to take. Okay, like a action that you have to take because you're offered something, or something comes through very quickly, or something develops very quickly. But at the same time, it means that you have to end something over here, or you said that you were going to be, like, for example, let me just give like an example they're giving me. Like, say for instance, you had a job, you signed a contract for 12 months. Something else comes up. It is exactly what you had hoped for. You are aligned with it. But now you got to send in the letter. Now you have to leave this job earlier, and it's not as clean cut as you had hoped it would be. And it could be something like that, where we're afraid to kind of rock the boat, to rock the system, the world here. The Three of Wands, the Emperor, or we are afraid of fully being in control. That could be the underlying fear. And with Mercury trining Pluto, you could be feeling that. You could already be coming into that. Being afraid to rock the status quo. Because for some of you, it's going to put eyes on you. And maybe you've been comfortable riding under the radar. You might start to feel this more tomorrow, Sag. By tomorrow, I mean Wednesday and Thursday, because that's when we are having those squares with the Cancer moon, where you could be feeling comfort in staying the same, but wanting something different. In Saturn, you're also going to be feeling this pressure of Saturn saying, yeah, this is comfortable, but you're going to have to do this. You're going to have to get a little uncomfortable if you want this change. And that's what this feels like. What's the guidance for Sag? Guidance, Ten of Wands. That's Sag. And that's the last decan of Sag. That is the end. Ten of Wands. You can't carry these wands anymore. They're going to break your back. Bottom of the deck is the Fool, Sag. Like, I'm hearing like you don't see it coming. As I said that is Sagittarius. Literally, as the words finish leaving my mouth, you don't see it coming, and you come out to clarify that. It could even be you who makes the move. Two of Swords. Seven of Swords. King of Pentacles here. And it could be that you make a decision, and the King of Swords behind that. It could be that you make a decision because you're seeing something with your money, or you're seeing something in the physical that's just not adding up. Or again, like something comes through and it's just better. It's just better aligned with you. Seven of Swords came back out. Give me one more. The Knight of Cups. There it is. Seven of Wands in the Hermit card. So you're going to have to be, maybe step into some assertiveness, okay? This week, Sag. Yeah, because it feels like the universe, Saturn, whatever it is definitely applying some type of pressure here. I'm hearing you can't just smile through this anymore. Yeah, 10 of Wands, Temperance, 7 of Swords, convincing yourself you're happy, convincing yourself it's okay. Oh, it's all right. So honestly, something could push you out of complacency. It could push you to the point where it's like you have to decide. You have to get off the fence, right? It's like something literally pushing you off the fence. You get to decide which way you land, but you don't get to decide when it comes, or that you get pushed off the fence. Okay? I know push sounds like harsh, but a gentle nudge from the universe. Okay? Anything else for Sag? Anything else? The mother star saying yes. Oh my God, I heard that. All you gotta do is say yes. What you feel, let me undress you, baby. So you got the mother star saying yes in the Chariot. It's go time. For some of you, the decision that you're gonna make is going to have lasting effects, or you're going to start to see rewards or results from this decision once we hit Cancer season. Give it about another lunar month and we'll be in Cancer season. All right. Oh my God. And I can't even find it. I saw the 5 of Cups though. But for some of you, okay, and I have to be real about this, if you choose complacency, okay, when that time comes in Cancerian season, there could be some disappointment that you're feeling. And I don't want you to feel shame around that or anything. It will just mean that, and you will probably see, well, what I will say is if you're in that boat, then at that time, you'll probably see what the universe is trying to show you right now, and why, they want you to make a decision or choose something. All right, so that's what I have for you, Sag. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for stopping through. I'm going to have the timestamps done once I get some time. Give me some time. Make sure we ain't got no tornadoes rolling through. And you guys stay safe. Make sure you go check out the Cosmic Pulse that's already posted for the week. I appreciate you guys. I pray these messages find you well, are helpful, are healing. Stay safe out here. Till next time.